I love that. And it's an actual physical transition ritual, showering. That it's awesome that you have a shower at work. I'm in my
Mhm.
garage. I don't have a shower here. It's inside the house,
Yeah.
but that would violate the transition for me to walk in there, shower, and come back. But changing your clothes is so important. And this is it might sound cliche like wash the day off, but also you go back 2, 5, 10,000 years, purification, washing is a sacred ritual. And even if very deep background with yoga, sausha, that cleanliness, one of the most important things for us to do is literally wash the day off.
Mhm.
Like before we get from work to home, we're supposed to literally get in water and wash that off and put different clothes on. Because, like you
Mhm.
said, then your mind is still thinking about the orders that you have going on and everything else that you've got going on in the manufacturing process. It sticks to you. And also from like a spiritual yoga standpoint, you're stuck in the vibration, the wavelength of work. So we take that transition, you literally wash, you change your clothes, and then you go home and you're able
Mhm.
to be completely with them. You literally cleansed yourself of the workday and changed your
Mhm.
state. And I think
Yes.
last week or a couple of weeks ago, we talked with Mike Salemi. We talked about transitional rituals. This is another one to add in there. Just you get home. If you can't get in the shower, change your clothes, man. Change your clothes or get a beard brush like I've got. Do a little dry skin brushing. That feels good. A little lymphatic massage. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
I used to
So
not do it,
beyond
and I'm sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
used to not do it, it is so massive. You said something that is so potent, which is touching my kids with work still on me.
Mhm.
You're like getting that on them.
Mhm.
Not just the physical stuff, but the mental load of it, the emotional stress of it, everything else. You're literally infusing them with that energy. And that's not something I want to bring home to my kids.
Yeah,
And
because
if you can't
they
get in
can
the
tell.
shower, use some of the go ahead, Will.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, they can tell. They can tell when it's still theirs. Yeah, kids are perceptive.
Your kids, your wife knows it as soon as you walk in the door.
Oh,
Things are not going to go well.
100%.
If you can't shower, some of the things that you can do if we're going to bring in some hippy dippy woo woo yoga stuff is you can do we talked about slow breath work, but you can do what's called a Kapalabhati breath. I call it a steam engine. It's rapid through the nose, like a just for a minute, and then you
Mhm.
could take a big. That's one of the classical ones when you learn sausha and the yogic path. They'll tell you to get in the shower and do your Kapalabhati breath in there, and then put the water over you and cleanse all of that out. You also give your body a shake, or just imagine like I'm gonna wipe everything off of me. Like if you are listening, I'm wiping my body from my shoulders down to my hands, all the way down. You can do that down your chest, down your legs, all the way down to your feet. Give your body a little shake, like you got dog slobber on you, and you're like, "Get this off of me." If you can't get in the physical shower, really potent little cleansing ritual to take that and throw it off of your body. I often imagine a fire or a galactic garbage can that I just put all of that in there and it goes like sparklers. There's a lot that you can do. So beyond the shower and the clothes, Will, what else do you do when you get home that helps you keep that boundary between work and home?
Like I've said, the phone is the big thing, and I keep going back to her. My lovely wife, if it wasn't for her, I probably would have it be answering calls and things like that. Putting down the phone. We even went so far as to buy a new phone line that is for the business. That phone stays at work. So that's our kind of our customer service phone. And I used to give my personal cell phone, 2 and 3 years ago, my personal cell phone was the business phone. And it got to where I was getting 5, 6, 7 calls. you know, what would happen is people would get off work at 5, they'd get home at 5:30, they'd have their packages there. If anything at all was wrong, or if they just wanted to call and say thank you, like 5:30, I just started getting call after call after call after call. So, making that work phone, getting that other landline or that other phone line, uh, and cutting off that way, and then just finding ways to kinda sit down and have fun with our kids. In the summers are awesome. We always try to go outside and play. We're big on outdoors. In the winters, we just try and cram our schedules with sports and activities and things like that to go out and just experience life with our kids and make memories and do fun stuff and just take our mind off of the stress of the day.
Yeah, that play is one of the most important things, and if we're still carrying work, it's really challenging to do. And as a dad, that's really one of the things that our kids need from us more than anything is that play. The kids gain the most from mom through touch, through that snuggling, through that love, that nurturing. From dads, it's that physical interaction. It's that physical play, especially roughhousing. If they get
Our
a oxytocin.
Yeah, our daughter, Maddie, our oldest, she about every other night, we'll be sitting there eating dinner 'cause we eat dinner a little earlier, and she'll look over at me and kinda tap my shoulder and say, "Daddy, can we go do rough play?" "Okay, after dinner," and right after dinner, we go over and I'll go lay on the floor, and she's come close to cracking ribs sometimes because 'cause she'll just come over and jump on me and wrestle with me, and then our second, Sophie, will come over and they'll beat me to death, but it's fun. But they're getting big enough now where they can almost hurt me. But yeah, the rough play, embracing that, it's fun for me. My wife doesn't appreciate it as much because then they try to do it with her, and they they're big girls, so she always makes them wait for me to get home, but I love that. That is my probably one of my favorite parts of the day.
Mhm. Yeah, it's dad's thing, and my son, he's 5 now. He can get a little crazy. He can get a little rough. He can put a hit on me in the face if he wants to, but he knows if you give me something that you shouldn't have, you do have to take it back. You gotta be able to stand and take it. So don't give dad stuff that you don't want, or your sister, because she's gonna give it back to you. And I think it was Rafe Kelly and Jordan Peterson talked about that. Is that rough and tumble play, that rough housing is actually how they map boundaries in the world, how they actually
Mhm.
map physical, mental, emotional boundaries with other people. Once you get hurt once playing too rough, then you're like, oh, well, I understand what that feels like. You can all of a sudden empathize with other people and, well, you build better relationships with other people.